Gilbert Flores' mother called 911, saying her son had gone crazy and was abusing his wife and baby. During the call, Flores shouts that he has a knife and they're going to have to kill him because it's his time to go. Flores was out on parole at the time of the incident. His criminal record includes aggravated robbery and criminal trespassing charges.
Bay County 911, what is the address of the emergency?
24414 Walnut Pass. Please send the police over here.
Okay.
My son has gone crazy and he beat up his wife and she's bleeding.
24414 Walnut Pass?
Walnut Pass, yes, please.
Okay, I do see a call on here right now. What exactly was going on?
My son, he's gone crazy. I think he's on drugs. I'm not sure, but he's gone crazy.
Okay, is he black, white, or Hispanic?
Hispanic.
Okay, what kind of clothing is he wearing today?
Pardon me?
What kind of clothing is he wearing today?
He's wearing a muscle shirt and some shorts.
What colors are they?
Gray. The shirt is gray and the pants and the shorts, I don't know.
Where is he right now?
He's in the house, but I just want him out of here. He beat her up and the baby's only not even 2 months and he gave her a black eye.
Okay, right now? That happened right now?
Yes, about 20 minutes ago. He's gone crazy.
Okay, and this is your son, and he beat up his girlfriend and the baby?
No, his wife. It's his wife. And he tore up the marriage license and everything. He's breaking everything in the room. And he's got a knife. He's got a knife
right now? Was he trying to use it against anyone?
I'm sorry?
Was he trying to use the knife against anyone right now?
What? Because I'm going to kill you. You're going to have to kill me. I promise you that. It's my time to go. I'm talking. I want to hear what she has to say.
I don't want you to hear what I have to say.
Tell somebody hang up.
Send somebody, please.
I know. I have the call in. I want you to stay on the line with me, though, okay? If you need to, go ahead and get into a different room. Stay away from them, okay?
Sir, I didn't hear because he's yelling. I'm sorry.
I got a knife, and I'm going to suicide that cop. So he's going to bring us to, I think, whoever's going to get ready to pull the trigger because I'm going to die today.
Okay, just go ahead and stay in a different room from him, okay?
He's here in my room.
Okay, if you need to, you can go to a different room. I want you to stay away from him, okay?
Okay.
Does he have any guns or just a knife?
Not that I know of. He's only got a big knife.
$100,000. I didn't take that much. Mom told me this is what it started off. The giraffe in this house, we're getting the house, and Feather's getting away with the yoke, and I'm getting $6,000.
Nobody said that.
Mom said that. Mom told me that.
She didn't do that.
That's what started yesterday.
No, she didn't do that.
She did. She's only
45 years old.
Okay, ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Gilbert Flores.
time for me to go. Just
40.
Okay, Miss Flores,
and then,
it's getting difficult to hear you. Are you able to get to a different room where they're not arguing?
I'm sorry?
Are you able to get to a different room where they're not arguing?
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone there going to need an ambulance?
And his wife is bleeding.
no.
Don't send an ambulance. My husband said don't send an ambulance. Drive her to the hospital.
Okay, and the child is okay as well?
She has a black eye. The baby. He went crazy and tore up everything. My dad's picture. My dad passed away in '89, and he's just mad, and he tore the Bible, and he says that he just cursing, and he pushed me out of the way. And as soon as I left the room, he beat her up again. She was screaming, and I went, and she was bleeding. She was on the ground.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm going to stay on the line with you until the officers get out there. The call's already in for them to go out to you, okay? You don't have to worry about time, all right?
Okay, thank you.
It's not going to slow anything down. Stay on the line with me, okay?
Why? Why do I have to? I have to go see that she's okay. She went in the bathroom.
Okay, you can go check on them, but I'd like you to stay on the phone if you can, okay? That way, if anything changes, I can be on the line with you to go ahead and tell the officers.
Okay. But he's ready to die, he said. That they can shoot.
I know. I heard.
He's gone crazy.
And what is his name?
He's yelling at his dad.
What is his name? What is your son's name?
Gilbert.
It's Gilbert Flores, CDC number 119929. I'm on parole, so I'm not going back to prison. I'm going to die today. So you better get ready. Somebody to pull the trigger. So you better might as well get.
You don't have to talk to him. Just to stay away from him, okay?
Now fuck you, nigga. I'm talking to you, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You can't fucking tell me. I'm talking to you.
Move.
Because that's the same way I'm going to be when they get here. There ain't no turning back from this, homeboy. I did 10 years in the penitentiary, maximum security custody.
If you can get into a room where you can just lock it in so that you don't have to be in the same room with him, that'll help, okay?
He's following me around.
She's got a bathroom in her room that she can lock herself into.
There's blood all over the floor. I don't know what happened, but she was bleeding. She's trying to clean herself. Oh, God.
Did he go into a different room?
Yes, I'm in my bathroom.
Okay, all right. And what was his date of birth?
His date of birth. May 17, 1974. My husband is worried about me too. I just had back surgery July 14th. He thinks he might have hurt me, but I'm okay.
Okay. You're okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, that's good to hear.
He just pushed me out of the way and kept screaming at me.
And Miss Flores, what was your first name?
Carmen.
Carmen? Carmen, okay.
I didn't want to call you out, but it's no reason for him to do that to her.
No, this sounds pretty serious. It's probably a good reason for cops to go out there, okay? And especially for the ambulance so they can check out the daughter and the baby, okay?
Yes, my husband gets mad because they charge $150 or $20, I don't know how much. Even if they take somebody into the hospital or not, they still charge them. Because I've had episodes, I'm a diabetic, and I won't go to the hospital, and then they call the ambulance, and then they went ahead and charged the citizen charge. So my husband doesn't want no ambulance for that reason. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, God, why did this happen? He even cursed God and tore the Bible. Oh, that is so I told him he's the devil and it's in him. And he gets even madder. He cursed a lot. He said that all of that is not true. Oh. And he says he won't go back to prison. He'd rather die. He's there for 10 years.
Okay.
He's always been very hot-tempered. very hot-tempered.
Okay. And do you think he's going to be staying there, or do you think he might leave?
He has to leave. We don't want him here anymore.
No, I'm asking you, do you think he might try to leave right now, or do you think he's going to be staying there?
He's staying because he wants it out with the police.
Okay. In case he does leave, do you know if he has a vehicle there?
Yes, he does.
Okay. What kind of vehicle what does he use?
It's a black 2015. He just bought it. 2015. I think it's a Nissan or something like that. I don't know.
Black 2015 Nissan? Is it a car or a truck?
It's a car. It's a car. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Do you know where in the house he is right now?
In the front room, as you go into the left, a foyer, and then the left. But there's blood all over on the floor. It drops and drops and not all the way to the room where he hit her. And she was bleeding a lot. And she went in the bathroom and she was trying to get a bath and bathe the baby so she can go home to her mom and dad.
Okay. All right.
She screamed a couple of times, and he was just waiting for me to get out to keep beating her. Because he threw all her clothes on the bed and told her to leave. That this is his house. This is not his house. This is our house.
Okay. All right, Carmen. I'm going to go ahead and let you go for now. The officers are on their way. If anything changes, you can call me back. Just try to stay away from him. You can stay in the bathroom if you want, okay? Just do whatever keeps you safe.
And what's your name?
My name is Will.
Will, thank you so much for your help.
No problem. If anything changes, just call me back, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
God bless you. Bye.
When officers arrived at the house, Flores refused instruction to surrender. The 41-year-old adamantly told police he was not going back to prison and said they would have to shoot him. During this time, he also attempted to stab them and chase the officers around the yard. In the witness video, a neighbor says that Flores wants the deputies to shoot him, that he says he wants to die. Attempts to use a stun gun against him didn't work because he blocked them with chairs. A couple of minutes later, Flores heads for their SUV, seemingly to get a weapon out of the vehicle. As he backs away and raises both hands in the air, a sign of surrendering, deputies shoot him. After the incident, both deputies were placed on paid leave and later acquitted from all charges. However, in 2017, U.S. District Judge Robert Pittman ruled that the two sheriff deputies will face civil trial for excessive force. Pittman said had the deputy shot at Flores minutes earlier, he may have dismissed it. But the man was stationary with his hands in the air at the time of the shooting. The Flores family is also suing the state. "22-year-old Cameron Rogers called 911 on November 28, 2016, telling the operator he had murdered his parents. The call came in around 9 p.m. from a building under construction in Montreal, where he was sent back to by U.S. guards after attempting to leave the country.
That's 911.
Hello?
Hello.
I would like to confess to a murder.
Okay. Well, so where are you?
I actually, I'm on a street,
Mm-hmm.
in Montreal. I don't know where that street is.
Well, you need to know if you want me to send somebody.
Yeah, that's true, eh? I'm near a parking garage.
Okay, you need to be more specific. I need an address or intersection.
I'm going to find the street name. An address. Oh, that might work.
Mm-hmm.
How is my 1731 Mikado? Does that work?
What's the name of the street?
Mikado?
How do you spell it?
Mikado.
It doesn't exist, sir.
Oh, well, I just read a sign on the house. I'm gonna go up to the corner of the street to see the street name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And who did you kill?
My mom and dad.
Okay. Where do they live?
They live in Ottawa.
They live in Ottawa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have an address?
1614 Appledorn. That's.
How do you spell the street name?
1614 and then APELDOORN.
Okay. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Cameron. Cameron Rogers.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
Here's the street. Ontario and Savoie.
Okay. Are you gonna stay on the corner?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will stay on
So
the
what are you wearing? The clothing?
I'm wearing an orange, puffy coat and orange mitts with jeans.
Okay. So orange coat, and you're 22. Okay.
Yes, and I have a hoodie on. A hood.
Okay. What color do you do?
Huh?
What color do you do?
What?
Your shirt is what color?
Well, the shirt is orange and the hoodie is blue.
Okay, so your jacket is orange and the hoodie is blue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send somebody to go and talk to you and just see what's going on, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
When investigators interviewed Rogers, it was established that the murders had taken place on November 20th. The victims, Dave Rogers and Merrill Gletty Rogers, adopted Cameron when he was an infant. During an interview at Montreal Police Station, the 22-year-old said his parents made his life difficult, forcing him to study for a degree he didn't want to and had not allowed him to work. This was his third confession to the murders. In the same conversation, Rogers said he was closest to his father, but in the court proceedings claimed that he sexually abused him. He later admitted to fabricating the claim. Court documents say that on the morning of the murder, Rogers thought about killing his mother for nearly an hour before getting a wooden sword from the garage. He used this to hit her in the back of her head, then her face. His mother, Merrill, was still alive when he stabbed her in the neck and back. At this point, his father, Dave, came to see what was happening and was stabbed in the back. He died from a punctured lung minutes after the attack. Merrill, however, lay on the kitchen floor for hours. During this time, two of his uncles called the house and spoke to Rogers. In victim statements, Merrill's brother, Graham, recounts talking to Rogers on the day.
Fear for the day he is released. I do. A lot of our extended family does. There were victim impact statements from family on the West Coast, family in the southern U.S. They're all very scared for us because realistically, one day he will be released.
After weeks of delays amplified by the sexual assault allegations, the jury was dismissed due to a mistrial. Rogers eventually took a plea deal and will serve 2 concurrent life sentences with no chance of parole for 20 years. In April 2018, Stephen Pladl's mother called 911 after her son had phoned her to say he had killed his child in North Carolina. He also killed his biological daughter, 20-year-old Katie Pladl, who was also his wife, and her adoptive father, 56-year-old Anthony Fusco, in Connecticut, before turning the gun on himself.
911, address of the emergency.
Yes.
My son just called me, and he told me oh my God, in North Carolina, he killed his baby, and he's in the house.
Okay, you said that he told you he killed his baby? Okay, ma'am, listen to me. What's your name? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
He's not home. His wife broke up with him over the phone yesterday, and he told me, she's in New York, and he told me he was on his way. He called me last night and said he's on his way. He's going to bring the baby to her, and then he was coming back. And he just
okay.
He said he killed his wife, he killed her father, and I can't even believe this is happening.
And did this happen in Nightdale?
No, his wife and father are in New York.
Okay, so the incident
but
actually...
he left the baby dead when he left.
Okay, where did he leave the baby?
Okay, he said it was in the...
What's your son's name? What's his last name?
Same as mine.
When did this happen?
He said he left last night. He called me, I forget, maybe about 7 last night, and said he was on his way to New York. He was going to bring to his wife and give it to her, and then he'd be back. And he called me this morning. I just got off the phone just a couple of minutes ago, and he told me to call the police, that I shouldn't go over there.
Okay, so so your son is not there?
No, the house is empty. He said he put a key under the front mat. A key to get into the house under the front mat.
Did he say how he did it, or what he did?
And I didn't ask him. I didn't want to know. Oh my God, he's such a wonderful little boy.
Okay, hold on just a second, okay? Okay.
Hello?
Okay, I'm still here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get you over to Raleigh Communications, okay? Let me talk first when I call, okay, so I can kind of give them an idea of what was going on, and then I'm going to let you speak with a telecommunicator, okay?
All right.
All right, hold on for me, okay?
Okay.
Are you still with me?
I'm here.
Hey, this is over in Cary. I have a lady wanting to report a possible homicide.
All right.
And she states that she got a call from her son. Was it this morning?
Yes.
This morning, stating that his wife had split up with him, and she was in New York, and that he killed left him upstairs at the residence.
Just a moment, okay?
So I'm still here, okay?
Okay.
Do you know if he's still at home?
No, he's not.
He's not? Okay.
Okay, Raleigh, I'm going to disconnect.
Okay, thank you, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
At the time of the murders, Katie was living with her adoptive parents in New York. In January 2018, she and Stephen were charged with incest with an adult, adultery, and contributing to delinquency because they had a child together. Stephen was out on bond but was not allowed to contact Katie because of the charges. The murder-suicide investigation uncovered the whole story of the incestuous relationship. In 1998, Katie was legally adopted out of state after her biological mother, Alyssa, was concerned about Pladl abusing the child. When Katie turned 18, she wanted to get to know her birth parents, Stephen and Alyssa. So she reached out to them on social media. A few months later, she moved in with the couple, who now had 2 children, aged 11 and 6. The relationship between Stephen and Alyssa was already strained, and Katie was aware of the alleged abuse her biological mother endured. In September 2016, Pladl and his biological daughter, Katie, began a sexual relationship. Her birth mother, Alyssa, filed for divorce and moved out of the house 2 months later. In early 2017, after a visit with Stephen and Katie, Alyssa read her 11-year-old's diary, which talked about having to refer to Katie as stepmom. At the same time, she found out that Katie was pregnant with Stephen's child and reported it to the police, but no arrests were made. The couple then moved to North Carolina and wed in Maryland in a ceremony attended by Katie's adoptive parents, Tony and Kelly Fusco. Later that year, their baby, Bennett, was born, and warrants of arrest were issued. In January 2018, the charges of incest and adult were laid, and Katie moved back to New York. 3 months later, on the day of the murders, Katie ended the relationship with Stephen. He then fetched their child from his mother's house, suffocated the child, and left the body in a closet to drive through the night to New York. On April 12th, Stephen waited outside Katie and her adoptive father's house, then followed them from Wingdale to New Milford. When their car stopped at a stop sign, he shot both of them through his vehicle's window, killing them. A short time later, the 43-year-old's body was found in his car in New York, where he had shot himself. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to join us in the next episode of True 911.